I make around $249 per day from AI-generated sleep videos on YouTube. No face, no filming, no talking. The reason this niche works is simple. People leave these videos running all night, which gives YouTube insane watch time. In this video, I'll show you the exact workflow, tools, and math behind it. Stop chasing viral. The real mindset behind sleeping money. So now that you've mentally committed, we need to talk about the mindset that actually makes sleeping money work. Because if you secretly think you're one viral video away from $249 a day, you're already setting yourself up to be disappointed. Most people believe the channel that pays me while I sleep blew up from one magic 10-hour rain video. If that were true, this would basically be a lottery story, not a strategy. At the end of the day, it wasn't one video. It was a whole library of uploads, tiny experiments, and slowly learning what my specific audience actually falls asleep to night after night. When you see a 10-hour fireplace loop with millions of views, you think, wow, that one video must be making crazy money. What you don't see is the 20 other uploads around it, testing different titles, different AI visuals, slightly different sound mixes. The hit is usually just the one that finally matched the right keywords, the right thumbnail, and the right vibe at the exact moment someone typed deep sleep music into YouTube search. So let's reframe your $1,000 and your time. The goal of the first 1,000 in this game is not to buy a fancy mic and hope, it's to buy skills. You're investing in learning keyword research for sleep terms, basic audio mixing so your loops are actually relaxing, AI prompting so your visuals don't look weird, and reading YouTube analytics without freaking out every time a graph dips. If you do this right, you're not just building one channel. You're building a set of habits and skills that can compound across multiple channels for years. I promise you guys, the real wealth here is how you think, not just how much money hits your AdSense this month. But let's be real about the emotional side. Imagine you spend a whole weekend crafting a 10-hour ocean waves video. You tweak the sound, you render the AI night sky, you upload, and after a week it has 100 views. That sinking feeling in your stomach? That's the moment where most people quietly quit. They decide YouTube is saturated and go chase the next shiny hack. What I did instead was open my analytics and get curious. I looked at the retention graph. Where were people dropping off? I looked at the click-through rate. Were people even clicking the thumbnail? One video tanked and I realized the title buried the word sleep at the end. Another had great clicks, but people left in 30 seconds because the intro sound was too harsh. Every bad video became a free coaching session from the market. If you treat each upload like a lottery ticket, you get angry when it doesn't hit. If you treat it like data, you get better. And this is where I want to challenge you. There are two types of people watching this right now. One type will leave this video and search fastest way to go viral with AI. The other will quietly decide, I'm going to upload 2 to 3 high-quality sleep videos every week for the next year, and actually stick to it. Which one do you think the algorithm ends up rewarding? You definitely want to be in that second group, because YouTube loves consistency way more than it loves hype. Those channels posting 8 to 12-hour ambient videos for months straight slowly build a base of people who literally sleep with them every night. That's not a trend, that's a relationship. So instead of asking, how do I make one video blow up? Start asking, how do I make my next 30 videos 5% better each time? If you can handle the boredom, the slow starts, the awkward flops, that's when sleeping money becomes real. In the next part, I'm going to show you exactly how I use AI to build these videos step by step, so you can see how boringly simple this actually is and where the real leverage hides. You don't need $1,000 today. Flexible paths to your first sleep channel. And here's where a lot of people quietly tap out. They hear AI tools, thumbnails, sound packs, and instantly think, cool, so I need $1,000 just to get in the game. If that's what you believe, you'll keep waiting for the perfect moment and never actually upload your first sleep video. The truth is, you don't need $1,000 today. You need one simple decision. I'm going to start with what I have and I'll upgrade as the channel grows. At the end of the day, the market doesn't care if your first rain loop was made with a free app or a Hollywood studio. It cares about, do people click and do they watch for hours? So let's make this feel real. Imagine instead of dropping $1,000 on day one, you treated this like a tiny experiment. A good starting option is something like $100 a month for 10 months. That's the same money most people quietly burn on takeout and random subscriptions. Or maybe you do $50 every 2 weeks. You definitely want to think in small, repeatable chunks, not one scary lump sum. You upload your first couple of videos, they start getting some views, and one day you see your first $50 to $100 in ad revenue. That's the moment most people cash out for fun money. You're not going to do that. The goal of the first $1,000 from this channel is not to buy a new gadget, it's to build a machine that keeps paying you while you sleep. So you take that first $50 to $100 and reinvest it. Maybe it goes into a better ambient sound pack so your rain doesn't sound like static. Maybe it's a paid AI video generator that gives you smoother night sky loops. Maybe it's a thumbnail service for 10 really strong thumbnails, tiny upgrades, compounding results. How do you start before any of that? You go lean. Use free trials of AI image and video generators to create your first night scenes. Use low-cost, royalty-free sleep audio libraries for your bass tracks. Use free editing software to stitch together a simple 8 to 10 hour loop. Is it perfect? No. Is it enough to publish and learn? Absolutely. Then you set milestones so you know when to level up. For example, when you're getting close to 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours, that's a clear signal. People are actually using your videos to sleep. That's when it makes sense to invest in higher quality sound libraries, more advanced AI tools, or a consistent thumbnail designer, because now every small improvement hits a bigger audience. If you treat it this way, you're not spending money on a risky idea. You're investing into a channel that's already proving itself. And I promise you guys, in a couple of sections, I'm going to break down the monetization math, views, RPM, and exactly how $249 a day is realistic, so you can reverse engineer how much you want to put in and how fast you want this to grow. The simple blueprint, one 10-hour sleep video that beats 100 vlogs. So now that you've seen the math, let's talk about the most boring, most powerful move you can make on YouTube. Think of one 10-hour AI sleep video like an ETF for attention. It's not flashy, it's not a viral prank, but it quietly diversifies your watch time across thousands of sleepy viewers and just compounds in the background. Most people think you need daily vlogs, crazy edits, and your face on camera to make real money. But that belief is exactly why most people burn out and never build anything consistent. The sleep niche flips that. One well-made long video can outperform 100 hyperactive uploads, simply because it sits there, night after night, collecting hours instead of minutes. Here's the basic format. A good starting option is an 8 to 10 hour video with one consistent ambient sound: rain, fireplace, ocean, fan noise. No jump scares, no sudden volume spikes, no ads screaming in the middle of a meditation vibe. Visually, you keep it slow and minimal. A looping AI-generated night city, a cozy cabin with a fireplace, maybe soft particles drifting by. That's it. Simple, stable, predictable. Your title does the heavy lifting, something like 10 hours deep sleep rain sounds or 8 hours cozy fireplace for relaxing sleep, tells the algorithm and the viewer exactly what it is. No mystery, no clickbait. You definitely want to avoid clever but confusing titles here. People searching 10-hour rain are tired, not trying to solve a puzzle. Now, why does this format punch so far above its weight? Because the algorithm loves watch time. If someone clicks your video, puts their phone down and sleeps for 6 hours, YouTube sees a massive uninterrupted session. That's a huge satisfaction signal. Even if they literally don't remember watching, the platform only sees. They clicked, they stayed, they didn't bounce. Long videos also quietly stack more ad impressions over the night. At the end of the day, that's what turns a flat view count into actual daily income. You're not chasing a quick spike. You're building a slow, steady river of minutes watched that the system wants to recommend. So if you're a beginner and you feel overwhelmed, here's the default directive. If you do nothing else, commit to 2 to 3 of these long-form sleep videos every single week. Use AI to generate the visuals. Use curated or properly licensed audio so you're safe to monetize, and just keep publishing. Treat it like investing $1,000 into VTI or VOO instead of gambling on meme stocks. Not exciting, but over time, it works. This is not professional financial advice, but the psychology is almost identical. The goal of the first 1,000 views on each video is not to get rich. It's to teach the algorithm who loves your content and to teach you the habit of uploading into a proven format. And here's where it gets fun. Because once you understand this simple ETF video blueprint, we can start optimizing it. In the next section, I'm going to show you the specific AI tools, the exact keyword angles, and the quiet thumbnail tweaks that turn one sleepy upload into a channel the market can't ignore. And that's where your $249 a day starts to look conservative. The math behind $249 per day: views, RPM, and consistency. So let's actually put numbers to this, because $249 a day sounds magical until you see the very boring math behind it. Once you see the math, you realize it's not a lottery ticket. It's just views, RPM, and consistency doing their thing. First, $249 a day is about $7,470 a month. That's the target. Now, YouTube pays you based on RPM, which is basically how much money you earn per 1,000 views after YouTube takes its cut. In the sleep niche, RPMs often float between $3 and $7, depending on countries and ad inventory. So what does that actually mean for you in terms of daily views? If your channel averages a $3 RPM, you'd need around 83,000 monetized views per day to land near $249. At a $5 RPM, you're looking at roughly 50,000 views a day. If you're closer to $7 RPM, now it's only about 35,000 views daily. That's it. No secret switch. Just a certain number of people watching your stuff every 24 hours. Now, here's where sleep content is different from short form. One person watching a 10-hour deep sleep video is like that same person watching dozens of short clips. If one viewer gives you 6 to 8 hours every night, that's massive watch time. And YouTube loves watch time. The algorithm sees that people click, stay, and basically fall asleep with your video on, and it keeps recommending it to more people. So how do you realistically get to 35,000 to 80,000 views a day? You definitely want to stop thinking in terms of one viral video and start thinking in terms of a library. A good starting option is aiming for 50 to 100 long videos, 8 to 12-hour rain loops, fireplace sounds, ocean waves, AI-generated night city scenes. One video might only pull 500 views a day at first, but 50 videos doing 500 a day, that's 25,000 daily views. Some will underperform, some will overperform, and that's how it compounds. At the end of the day, the real engine behind my growth was not some magic AI prompt. It was consistency. 2 to 3 uploads every single week. Same niche, same style, better quality each time. I treated it like I was investing $1,000 into an ETF like VOO or VTI, except my ETF was my content library. I didn't touch the money at first. I reinvested into better audio packs, cleaner AI visuals, and tools that save me time. And just like in the stock market, those early reinvestments compound. Better thumbnails bring higher click-through, better sound keeps people sleeping longer, longer sessions tell YouTube to push you harder. This is not professional financial advice, but I promise you guys, the behavior is almost identical to how you build wealth with normal investing habits. Because once that base $249 a day is stable, that's when the fun really starts. What happens when you stack affiliate links, digital products, maybe even multiple channels on top of that foundation? In the next part, I'll show you how the same viewer who's just sleeping to rain sounds can quietly turn into 3 or 4 different income streams without you uploading a single extra hour. From one video to a sleep empire. Scaling, tools, and extra income streams. So here's where it flips. Up to now, it's been one channel, one income stream. But the second you understand that one person falling asleep to rain can watch 10 different rain nights, you start to realize you're not building a video anymore, you're building a sleep ecosystem. The first move is simple: series. You definitely want to group your videos into themed playlists, so YouTube does the selling for you while you're literally sleeping. Think rain nights, where it's only different intensities and window views. Think fireplace cabin, all crackling logs and cozy rooms. Think space sleep, slow-moving galaxies and deep ambient hums. When someone clicks one, the next one autoplays, their total watch time compounds, and the algorithm says, cool, let's push this more. If you treat each playlist like its own mini show, you make it insanely easy for a tired brain at 1 a.m. to just hit play and forget about it. That's how you turn one random video into an entire night of views, over and over again. At the end of the day, the goal of the first 1,000 views on a new series is just to train the system. This viewer stays, this viewer relaxes, keep recommending, then you scale sideways. Once you have one channel working, a good starting option is cloning the model into sub-niches or languages. Same AI workflows, different wrapper. English rain on one channel, Spanish sonidos para dormir on another. Maybe a kids-only lullaby channel next. You're not reinventing the wheel, you're just putting that wheel into different markets so more people can find you. Now let's stack the money. Under every video, you quietly add affiliate links for sleep masks, white noise machines, maybe a premium sleep app. If someone's already searching 10-hour deep sleep, they're primed to invest a little money into better rest. Later, you layer in simple digital products, a $27 7-day deep sleep reset course, or a guided meditation bundle they can download and keep forever. One sale there can beat thousands of ad views, and it doesn't cost you extra filming. To pull this off without burning out, you build a tiny tool stack. AI image generators handle your night landscapes, cozy cabins, and space loops. An AI voice can read gentle scripts for guided meditations. A simple DAW or free editor lets you loop rain, mix crackles, and export 8 to 10-hour tracks that sound seamless. Quick pattern interrupt here. Meet Sarah. She started with about $100 in tools, one AI art app, one AI voice, one basic editor. In under 60 days, her first channel hit monetization just from rain nights. Then she launched a $27 sleep meditation bundle to her viewers and literally doubled her ad income without adding more hours of content. I promise you guys, this is not professional financial advice, but it shows what's possible when you treat this like a tiny sleep brand instead of a random side video. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to map out that brand long term, what to reinvest, when to launch products, and how to turn this sleepy little channel into a real asset that can outlast any one trend. Your 30-day launch plan and next steps. Turn watching into earning. So now the question is, what do you actually do with all of this in the next 30 days? Because if you just nod along and then go back to binge watching, nothing changes. And at the end of the day, this whole thing is about turning watching into earning. We flipped a belief today. Most people think sleep videos are saturated, or I'm not techie enough, and that keeps them stuck as viewers instead of creators. But you saw why this niche works. People literally need 8 to 10 hours of calm content every single night. The algorithm loves that watch time, and AI makes it so you don't need a camera, a studio, or $1,000 of fancy gear to get started. We also reframe the money side. The goal of the first 1,000 views, the first 1,000 subscribers, is not to get rich overnight. It's to build the habits, uploading long form consistently, learning simple keywords like deep sleep music and 10-hour rain, and letting those videos compound in the background. If you stack enough of those uploads, $249 a day stops being a fantasy and starts being math. So here's your 30-day launch plan. Week 1, you definitely want to choose your lane and test tools. Are you the Rain and Thunder channel, the Piano for Deep Sleep channel, or the Dark Screen Brown Noise channel? Spend a few evenings playing with AI art for your scenes, AI audio for your loops, and a thumbnail tool. No pressure, just experiments. Week 2, publish your first 2 real videos. Not perfect, published. Aim for 8 to 10 hours, clear titles like 10-hour heavy rain for deep sleep, simple descriptions, and a calm thumbnail. Treat it like your first tiny sleep brand asset going out into the market. I promise you guys, the hardest part is hitting upload that first time. Week 3, you become a detective. Open your analytics. Which video has better click-through? Which one holds people longer? If you see viewers dropping at a certain point, adjust your loop, your volume, or your visuals. Small tweaks, big payoff. Week 4, you push. Get to 5 to 8 total uploads. Build 1 or 2 playlists. Now, the channel starts to feel real, and you start to see yourself differently. You're not just watching YouTube anymore. You're building a calm, helpful sleep brand that people literally trust with their nights. To lock this in, drop a comment with your channel idea or niche so we can all see it. Like this video if it helped you map out the next 30 days, and subscribe because I'm breaking down the exact tools, scripts, and keyword strategies in future videos. And if you want the fastest shortcut from idea to first upload, grab the free AI Sleep Channel Starter Kit in the description. It has my prompt templates, niche keyword lists, and the upload checklist I still use. Open it up, follow it step by step, and let your next 30 days be the month you finally start getting paid while other people sleep.